Hello, I'm Chef Michael McDermott, and welcome to Chef Michael's Food Hacks.
Anyway, I'm going to make some meatloaf real quick. I've got the oven-dried tomatoes that I made the other day. I just pureed those in my handy-dandy food processor. Then I made some mie de pain, which is fresh breadcrumbs, but I made that from gluten-free bread. And I've got some garlic, some seasonings, some eggs, and I'm just going to kind of smoosh this around. Now, it helps if you wet your hands when you do this, okay? But as you can see, it goes together fairly quickly. And what you're doing is you're forming an emulsion between the meat. And by the way, this is organic, 85-15. And that means the ratio of fat to meat, okay? Now, all I'm doing, look how quickly I made this. I just smushed it all together. Now, and it's well incorporated. There's also some Bermuda onions in here too, okay? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this very quickly in the pan, which is a loaf pan, all right? I'm going to even it out, and then I'm going to go ahead and put a little topping on here. Now, this recipe, I usually put ketchup in here, but I wanted to put the sun-dried tomatoes in to see how that came out. Or, excuse me, the oven-dried tomatoes, which, by the way, are a lot less expensive to make. And when you have a plethora of tomatoes, this is about half a dozen or 8 tomatoes. Look at that. That's a lot of tomatoes in a small space. And they also keep longer. They keep about 3 weeks in the refrigerator in olive oil. Now, what I'm doing now, real quick, is I'm just washing my hands because we want to make sure we have proper food safety. I've got soap and water over here. I'm going to dry my hands real quick. Then I'm going to put the topping on very fast. This is ketchup, organic coconut sugar, and a little vinegar. And it makes a really nice topping. Now, as you can see, I'm just using the back of the spoon. I'm spinning the container around so I can just put it evenly. It doesn't have to be perfect. Now we're going to take this and we're going to put this in a 325 degree oven on convection, 300 on regular, for 25 minutes. And after 25 minutes, I'm going to show you what it looks like, because we're also going to make, right now I have some potatoes in the pressure cooker, which takes about 1/3 of the time. Also, what I'm going to do, and using different equipment in the kitchen, this is a great little thing. It's a steamer for the microwave. Got a little water in the bottom. We have some fresh asparagus, because asparagus is really coming out right now. I'm going to put this, goes in the microwave for 4 minutes, and we're going to do that last. But if we get ahead of our other food, I have the oven on warm, and we can put the asparagus in there to keep it warm. Now, when everything's done, I'm going to show you how we plate this all up. Chef Michael's Food Hacks. Hello, Chef Michael's back with the finished meal. We got some beautiful meatloaf here. It was in for 25 minutes, 325. We got some beautiful brown gravy. I made this with some beef stock, some browned whole wheat flour. I just put it in the blender. Then we've got some beautiful mashed potatoes, a little bit of olive oil on top of there. I used vegetable stock. And I cut back on the butter and used a little olive oil. Then I'm going to put some more brown gravy on here. Yum! Look at that, how pretty. And then we have some delicious asparagus, as my son is waiting in the wings for his plate. Okay, that's it. Mashed potatoes, meatloaf, asparagus with brown gravy. Yum! What do you think, Aiden?
Yum.
This is Chef Michael McDermott with Chef Michael's Food Hacks. Remember, when you eat well, you live well. And stay tuned for the next Chef Michael's Food Hacks.
Visit our partner on Facebook, Borderlands Market and Produce on Wheels Without Waste.